Okay, so hello people, this is Shraddha Das and today we will be learning Microsoft Excel. So first of all, starting with what is Excel exactly. So Microsoft Excel, it is a software that is developed by the Microsoft company. So why do we use Excel? We use it to organize and analyze our data through visualization. Starting with how to create a file first of all. So there are two ways to create. One way is to go to your desktop, right click there and click on new. Inside new, you will have an option of Microsoft Excel worksheet. Single click there and there itself you can rename your worksheet. For example, I'll rename my worksheet as first session. Press enter and double click on that sheet to open the file. So double click and your sheet will be opened. Next, the other option is to go to your search bar in your desktop itself. There, just search for Excel. So you will already have an Excel app because it is installed when you buy a laptop or a PC. So when single click on that or press enter, again that will also open your workbook. When you open your workbook using search bar, how to rename it? You can go to file tab, go to save as option, click on that and wherever you want just select the location, folder location and rename your workbook and click on save. So let's have a tour of our Excel workbook here. So in the top left corner, you will be having a quick access toolbar, which allows you to just access the tools on one click. So here by default, I have save, undo option and redo option. Redo is having shortcut Control plus Y and you can do undo also by using shortcut Control plus Z. And for save, we have the shortcut Control plus S. Okay. If you want to add or remove any tools from here, you can click on this icon, Customize Quick Access Toolbar. So when you click on this, whichever tools you want out of these, you can just click on those tools and it will be added to your toolbar. If you similarly, if you want to remove anything, you can just click on any of the tools and it will be removed from your toolbar. And that it is not necessary that it will be on your top left corner. It also might be below the ribbon. Show below the ribbon. If I do here, you can see it is here. My toolbar has come down below the ribbon. That means this is called as the ribbon. So below the ribbon or above the ribbon, you can have it. So you can just check it out in your system. I will prefer show above the ribbon. Then here you can see the name of your workbook which you have saved as, and the Excel word which you are seeing here, it represents that this file is of Excel type. Similarly, if you open Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint, there you will see Word or PowerPoint. Then coming down here, we have all the tabs. Till help tab you will be having by default in your system. This Power Pivot we will learn in advanced Excel in later sessions. So first of all, starting with the home tab. Inside every tab, your tools will be categorized into multiple groups, different groups, so that it is easier for you to remember the location of every tools whenever you need them. So for example, I need a font color tool. So I don't know where exactly it is. So I can remember it is in home tab and it is in font group. So it will be easier for me also to search for the tools. So here clipboard, font, alignment, number, all these are the group names that we have. Inside those groups, we have different tools. Then coming down, here we have name box and formula bar. So name box, it is used to represent the names of the cells that is selected. And the formula bar, it is used to show the formula that is inserted into the selected cell. And if the cell is blank, the formula bar will also be blank. As you can see here, I have selected here, but the formula bar is blank because there is no content inside my cell. But if you have a content, type data, but you don't have any formula, so it will show exactly that type data instead of the formula because you don't have any formula. Next, here what you are seeing, these are the rectangular boxes called as cells. These consist of rows and columns. Rows are horizontal, columns are vertical. Okay, so you can see this is a sheet. If you go at the bottom of your Excel file, you will see it is named as sheet 1, which is already inserted in your file when you open your Excel file. So rows and columns, we have around 10 lakh rows and around 16,000 columns. So in total, if you multiply the number of rows and columns, you will be having around 17 billion cells. Okay, so now rows are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. Columns are numbered in alphabetical order. Now, we know that we have only 26 alphabets in English, but here we have 16,000 columns. So, after the last letter of the alphabet, how are the columns named? So, after the last letter, the column name starts with AA, AB, AC. Like this, it goes on till AZ. Then again, it starts with BA, BB, BC. Like this, it goes on till ZZ. Then after ZZ, it again starts with triple A, double AB, double AC, double AD. Like this, it goes on till XFD. So XFD is the last column in our Excel sheet. So this is about one single sheet. Like this, you can have multiple sheets in your Excel workbook by just clicking on this plus symbol. How many ever times you click on this plus symbol, those many sheets you can insert, and you can also rename your sheet by double clicking on the name of the sheet. I will give it as cell info. My first sheet has been renamed as cell info. Like this, you can rename your other sheets also. So this is about cells and sheets. Now coming to this whole screen that you are seeing, the Excel screen that you are seeing, that is called as the Excel workbook. So if you want to insert cells, we have a tool for that we will learn later. If you want to insert sheets, you can just click on this plus symbol. If you want to insert new blank workbook, you can go to file tab here, go to new, and here you can see blank workbook is the name. You can just click on this blank workbook and it will create a new blank workbook for you. If you want some other type of workbook, for that also you can go here, go to new, and here you will have multiple templates which you can use according to your need. If you don't find any template according to your need here, you can just search for online templates, and whichever workbook you need, single click on that workbook, click on create, and it will create that workbook for you. Now whatever editing you want, you can do in this workbook and save it in your system. Okay, now if you can see here, all the cells are of same size, but we don't know how to access a particular cell. So for that, we will have to use its address. And all these 17 billion cells has some address, so that we can access those cells through their cell address into any formula we want. So how do we know what is the address of a particular cell? So whichever row and whichever column is intersecting in that cell, that will be the cell address. And column name will come first, then the row number. So this particular cell is having a column name B and it is in third row. So the cell address of this cell will be B3. And as you can see, this cell address only, it is being displayed in your name box. In later classes, we will also learn how to give your own name for a particular cell. So in the name box, that time instead of the cell address, that particular name will be written here. And also if you see in the formula bar, you can see I have nowhere used any formula. So it is showing only the type data that I have inside my selected cell instead of any formula. And if you go at the bottom right corner, you have three options how you can view your sheet in different ways, and you also have option of zooming in and zooming out your worksheet. So that's it for today. In the next video, we will be seeing some more basics of Excel and we will learn about the print settings and file tab. Meanwhile, you can check out my profile, and if you have any doubts in this video or in any other topics of Excel, you can hit me up with the contact details provided in my profile. And if you also want a one-on-one online coaching classes, you can contact me through the details. And yeah, follow along for more. Thank you.